Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have another tarot video for you and we're going to look at what is going to happen in December and what advice you may need to hear right now. As always, I will give you two crystals to choose from and I will do both crystals in this video. If you chose this crystal, then this reading is for you. And if you chose the other crystal, you can check the description, the timestamps for this video. So let's see what is going to happen for you in December and what advice you may need to hear right now. So December will be a big month for you when it comes to releasing and letting go of past burdens. So I have the Death card and the Ten of Wands. And this shows me you need to learn to say no to things you do not want to do, to stay in your own truth, and you have to finally learn to choose yourself. And this is what this big transformation is all about. It's about finding back to your true self and learning who you are and who you are not. Because when you continue to carry these burdens from the past with you, they will just continue to create incoherence in the present moment. They will create incoherence in your body, in your mind, and you just feel like you have this heavy backpack of stones with you wherever you go. But once you decide to take off that backpack, let go of those burdens from the past and not take them with you anymore, this is when this true transformation can actually happen. And transformation always happens within first. So I have the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is all about looking on the inside rather than on the outside. Because often we try to look for answers outside of ourselves, or we look for love, joy, and happiness outside of ourselves. This is why so many people, including myself all throughout my life, used to buy stuff constantly to feel this little spark of joy and happiness, because I was looking for happiness outside of myself. You know, online shopping, or I was looking for love outside of myself, looking for love in a partner, when actually love has to come from within. Happiness comes from within. It doesn't come from materialistic objects. And as long as you are looking for all of these things outside of yourself, you will never find them. Yes, you will feel good for like 5 seconds, but then you're back to feeling like you usually are, which is not really content, not really happy, not really joyous, because you have to look for it in here, because this is where it was all along. So in the image you can kind of see there's this girl playing with her magic box, and this is kind of how you can view this. You are a magical being and you have so many wonderful skills, so much value and worth you can share with this world with your beautiful heart, but you have to look for it within. And this is why I have the Hanged Man as well. The Hanged Man is always about a change in perspective. You actually need to see everything in relativity, see what's going on in your life right now. Look at those burdens that you're carrying with you and ask yourself, do I really need to carry this with me anymore? Or is it maybe time to just let it go? Because only when you let it go, you can be free. And then I have the Five of Swords, which in this spread represents leading with your heart instead of your mind. Because when we are leading with our heart, when we are being conscious about, you know, the words we speak, the thoughts we have on a daily basis, and making sure that we're being kind to ourselves on a daily basis, this is when the biggest change can actually occur, when we're leading with our hearts. Because especially when we think about conscious language, our words, they have so much power. Our words can either heal someone or hurt someone. So we should always be mindful of the energy we are putting out there, especially when it comes to other people, how we treat other people and how we treat ourselves. Because it's so easy to get angry at somebody, right? Especially in this society where everybody is kind of hyper-focused on only themselves. It is so easy to get angry. But in those moments, we actually need to listen within and ask ourselves, okay, why am I getting angry? what is this reality right now mirroring back to me? Why do I feel this way? And usually when we are confronted with these emotions, it is something within ourselves that needs to be healed, and this person on the outside is simply reflecting it back to us. So, you know, December is usually a stressful time for many people. So if you come across people who are unkind, people who are just pissing you off, just send them love. Just send them love because they need it. Don't get angry. Don't get into arguments. Just send love. And that includes family members, of course, as well. You know, when you're being surrounded by family who you're not usually surrounded with, you know, with the holidays and everything, just send them love because they don't know any better, but you do. And the more love you're sending out, actually, the more love you will get back. So this month is going to be a very transformational month for you. You will do things very differently than you're used to doing them because you are finally realizing that love, joy, and happiness comes from within. It doesn't come from other people. It doesn't come from materialistic stuff. It comes from in here. And this is what you're recognizing. So let go of the burdens of the past, let go of past grief, let go of an old version of you, and allow this beautiful new version of you where you're focusing on your heart to shine the light into the world, because this is what you really want to do, and this is how you can make a massive change in all the people around you as well, because they can tap into your beautiful energy. But first, you need to raise your vibrations up to be in those energies so you can put them out into the world. And if you chose this crystal, then this reading is for you. So let's see what is going on for you in December and what advice you may need to hear right now. So the first card I have is the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups always represents walking away from your current reality into the unknown, because you know the unknown is the best place to be in, because the unknown offers unlimited possibilities and opportunities for you. So it's kind of like you have to say goodbye to an old way of living your life in order to achieve your goals, because I have the Nine of Wands as well. And the Nine of Wands represents this mountain, this journey. You have been on this mountain, you have been climbing for such a long time. And this is kind of the final push towards completion. So whatever goal you have right now, whatever you want to achieve, your success with this is absolutely 100,000% certain. But you have to let go. It's kind of like you have to learn to let go of control, because you like to control things, but in this case you have to let it go. You have to trust. You have to trust in your own abilities. You have to see how far you have already come and not let go of achieving it, but letting go of how it's going to happen, letting go of the control. Because the more we let go of control, the more we allow things to actually happen, the more we allow consciousness to work this out for us. And I have the Justice card and the Knight of Swords. And Justice here really represents, you know, fairness. Whatever you put out, you will actually get back. So you have been working so hard on your goals. You have been putting all of your love and all of your energy into this. And justice, fairness, is going to make sure that you will get all of this beautiful energy you put into your goals back. You will get everything back. And I know you wanted it to happen way sooner, way quicker, because you struggle with impatience, and a lot of people do struggle with impatience. This is kind of what the Knight of Swords here represents. It's kind of, you want to have everything now, you want to do everything now. You're very quick, you're very, you know, you just want things to be done now. Impatience. And this is kind of what you have to learn to let go of as well, because impatience will not get you anywhere. It just means you will suffer along the way, but it is going to take exactly the same amount of time. Just because you're impatient doesn't make anything go quicker. So you have to actually be in your center at all times. Trust the unknown. Honestly, I can only repeat myself. The unknown is the best place to ever be in. When I was in the unknown, anytime I was in the unknown, I was scared, obviously, because I have an ego, I have a mind as well. And my mind doesn't like the unknown. Nobody's mind likes the unknown. But actually, from my experience, the unknown always brought the most incredible magic and miracles into my life. So now I have learned to love the unknown. I have learned to appreciate the unknown. And I've learned that I don't know everything and I don't need to know everything. I just need to know my intention, what is in my heart, what I want to achieve, and know the outcome. I have to know everything I want is already here. And this is the advice I'm getting for you. You know, in order to manifest anything really, you have to live as if it has already happened. Like once you manifest something, once you put something out there, it has already happened. Your reality is simply catching up to it. And when you continue to say, oh, I hope that is true, I hope I will be able to achieve my goals, then you're putting self-doubt into this. You are doubting yourself. You have to say, it has already happened and I'm simply catching up to it. And that is what's happening for you. This is the final push towards completion. You will achieve all of your goals. So have gratitude for where you are right now, because you have come a long way. If you compare your life, you know, to where you were a year ago, you have made massive steps forwards. You have learned so much about yourself, and that is something you can be so incredibly proud of. I know the mind always wants more, but having gratitude in the present for where you are and for what you have already achieved, it will change your perspective. And a change in perspective is what we all need at all times, because everything's relative. It's just how we choose to look at things, how we choose to experience things. So you have a choice. You can either say, oh my God, I'm not there yet. How long is this going to take? This is annoying. Or you can actually change your perspective and see what you've already achieved. Like, oh my God, I've come this far. I've achieved so many amazing things this year, and I'm going into the right direction. And I know I'm already there, and my reality is simply catching up. So this is the change in perspective you need to practice on a daily basis, because that is actually going to get you to your end goal much quicker. And that is all I have for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it and you got the advice you needed to hear right now. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can click the link in the description of this video. I will link all of my services there. I offer personal tarot readings as well as healing sessions where we work on releasing trauma and emotional blockages from the body, and mentorship sessions where we work on releasing limiting beliefs, identifying them, and then just letting go of whatever you need to let go of. I'm sending all of you so much love, and I will talk to you in my next video.